The Galaxy War Arena was a massive floating space station, bigger than any human city ever built. Billions of aliens watched it every day. The arena was a place where only the strongest survived. Every alien race believed they knew the rules of battle: honor, strength, power. For many years, these rules never changed. Humans were the newest race to join the galactic war. Most aliens laughed when Earth was approved as a competitor. They believed humans were weak, emotional, and too soft to fight. They thought humans only won on their own small planet because they fought other humans. Aliens said humans depended too much on luck and technology. No one respected them. Captain Zara Cole stood on the human platform staring at the battlefield below. She was calm, confident, and focused. Her black armor shined under the bright arena lights. She looked like a warrior, but her true strength was in her mind. Behind her stood only 9 human fighters, a very small team compared to alien armies. Across the arena, a loud roar shook the station. The enemies had arrived. The Drox Empire. Their bodies were tall and strong like iron giants. Their skin looked like metal plates. When they walked, the floor itself trembled. The Drox did not believe in mercy. They only believed in crushing their enemies. The alien announcer laughed. His voice echoed across every screen in the galaxy. "Welcome, everyone. Today we will see something funny. The tiny humans will try to fight real warriors." The alien crowd cheered and laughed. They expected an easy victory for the Drox Zara, and her team did not smile. They looked serious. This was not a game for them. This was survival. Earth needed a win. If humans lost the first fight, they would become slaves in the galaxy. Zara whispered to her team through the headset. "Remember, we do not follow their rules. We make new ones." Her team nodded. They trusted her completely. The Drox leader stepped forward. He was a huge monster with red burning eyes and razor-sharp teeth. He pointed his heavy weapon at the humans. "This is simple," he growled. "We break you. We show the galaxy that humans are nothing." Zara did not answer. She locked her eyes on the battlefield. The countdown started. 2, 1, the battle began. The Drox warriors charged like angry bulls. Their weapons fired powerful blasts of energy. The ground shook with every shot. The alien crowd cheered louder. Humans did not run forward. They did not try to push back. They did something the Drox never expected. They moved fast. The humans rolled, jumped, and hid behind small metal barriers. They used speed instead of power. The Drox weapons missed again and again. The Drox warriors became angry. They tried to chase the humans, but they were slow. Zara smiled a little. Humans had always survived by adapting. They studied weaknesses. They learned fast. They changed the rules. "Drox cannot turn fast," Zara said. "Make them fall." 2 humans threw small glowing devices on the floor. The aliens thought they were bombs. They raised shields and prepared to block the explosion. Nothing exploded. Instead, the floor changed. The glowing devices hacked the arena gravity system. The ground under the Drox tilted sharply. Their heavy bodies lost balance. One by one, they crashed into each other like falling buildings. The alien crowd gasped. They had never seen anyone use the arena itself as a weapon. Zara lifted her hand. Phase 2. Her team activated small drones that flew up and scanned the enemy armor. The drones sent weak electric shocks that targeted the Drox joints. Their armor locked. They could not move freely. The Drox leader roared in confusion. "This is cheating," Zara replied calmly. "No, this is war." Humans surrounded the Drox. They did not fight with honor like aliens expected. They fought smart. They used brains over brute strength. The alien announcer suddenly looked nervous. He checked his screen. Something was wrong with the arena systems. Humans hacked the battlefield. The whole galaxy heard those words. Every alien watching felt a strange fear. Humans had changed the rules. Humans did not play fair. Humans used strategy, creativity, and chaos. The Drox leader tried to stand. Zara walked to him slowly. She looked straight into his eyes. "You think power wins battles. Humans learned long ago that power alone is not enough." She pressed a button. The ground under the Drox leader became zero gravity. He floated helplessly. Humiliation burned in his eyes. Zara spoke clearly so the whole galaxy could hear. "Humans survive because we never stop learning. You will never control us again." The battle alarm rang. Victory signal. Humans had won. Silence covered the arena. No one clapped. No one laughed. Every alien was in shock, the announcer whispered, almost scared. Humanity has rewritten the battlefield. For the first time, aliens realized the truth. Humans were dangerous. Humans were unpredictable. Humans were the new threat. Zara looked up at the cameras. Her voice cold and confident. This is only the beginning. Earth will rise. The entire galaxy felt a chill. This was not just a win. Human victory spread across the galaxy like a fire no one could control. Many aliens tried to deny it. Some said it was luck. Others said the Drox were careless. A few races remained silent, but inside they felt a growing fear. Humans had done something impossible. They broke the rules that controlled the battlefield for centuries. They changed the arena. They hacked it. They showed that brains could defeat brute strength. No one was prepared for that. Inside the human warship, Unity, Captain Zara Cole walked down a metallic hallway. Tech engineers and soldiers worked fast around her. Everyone looked busy, excited, and nervous. They knew more battles were coming. They could not relax now. Zara entered the command room. A hologram displayed the next enemy, the HFY Collective. They were one of the oldest alien races in the galaxy. Smart, cold, and dangerous. They used mind control technology and advanced nanobots in war. They never lost a match. Commander Ryan Hayes looked at Zara, his voice low. They studied our last fight. They know we hacked the arena. They will be ready next time. Zara nodded. Good. Let them prepare. We already moved ahead. Humanity had a secret, something even their own soldiers did not fully understand. The silent upgrade. It all started before Earth joined the war. Human scientists discovered a strange signal buried deep in the universe. It was not alien. It was much older. The signal carried new forms of code, something that changed how technology worked. Once humans studied it, everything changed. Tech evolved faster. Machines became smarter. Humans adapted new abilities without anyone noticing. The aliens believed humans were slow. They were wrong. Zara pressed a button. A hologram of a small cube appeared. It spun slowly, glowing with blue light. This is the silent upgrade, she said. It changes us, it changes our machines, it changes the battlefield. Ryan looked shocked. Zara, if this gets out, the galaxy will hunt us. They already will, Zara replied. So we must stay ahead. Alarms suddenly echoed. The ship AI reported. Warning. Unidentified object detected near the hull. Zara and Ryan ran to the viewing deck. A swarm of tiny dark shapes approached the ship. Nanobots. HFY technology. They spread across the ship's surface, trying to invade the system. Zara clenched her fists. The battle had already started. Activate silent protocols, she ordered. Humans inside the ship felt a strange tingling. Their implants woke up. Their eyes glowed faintly. They received silent data, invisible to normal systems. Ryan whispered with fear and pride mixed together. We are changing, Zara replied. We must, or we die. The nanobot swarm breached a small port. Tiny machines rushed in like black insects, aiming for the core. Before the soldiers could react, the silent upgrade activated on its own. The floor lights flashed white. A shockwave of digital energy spread through the ship. Every screen flickered. The nanobots stopped moving. Then their metallic bodies melted into dust. The soldiers stared in disbelief. What did we just do? One whispered. Zara answered quietly. We evolved. No one cheered. This power was new. Too strong. Ryan checked the scanners. The HFY will not stop. They want to see what we really are. They want to break us. Zara looked at the galaxy map. A new arena location flashed. The next battle was inside a neural simulation battlefield, a place where minds fought instead of bodies. The HFY wanted to trap humanity inside their own heads. Zara understood the danger, yet she smiled. Humans knew fear more than any race. Humans survived nightmares for thousands of years. They learned to fight inside the mind long before space travel. Prepare the team, she ordered. We enter a battlefield they think they control. Before leaving the room, she paused and looked back at her crew. Humans do not follow the rules. We become the rules. The warship jumped into hyperspace. Far away, inside the Y-Shore command station, alien leaders studied the humans carefully. Their voices sounded like cold whispers. They adapt too fast. They should be weak. They are not. If we fail to stop them now, they will rise above every species. The leader of HFY watched Zara's last battle. His glowing eyes narrowed. What are you, human? Inside the warship, Zara sat alone in her dark cabin. Her heart beat slow but heavy. She closed her eyes and spoke softly to herself. We were always underestimated. That ends now. She opened her eyes. A small cube on her table illuminated with blue light. The silent upgrade spoke to her mind in a voice only she could hear. Evolution begins. Zara stood up. She felt stronger, smarter, more prepared than ever before. This was not just a survival fight. This was a transformation, and the galaxy was not ready. The human ship Unity floated near the next battlefield. This was not a physical arena. There were no walls, no metal ground, no gravity platforms. Instead, there was a massive glowing sphere made of pure energy. Inside it, battles were fought through thoughts, memories, and mental strength. This was the neural arena, the home of the HFY collective. Captain Zara Cole stood in the preparation room with her team. Every soldier wore a small device on their neck. A thin blue line on the device pulsed like a heartbeat. Ryan Hayes looked at the sphere. His voice was low. The HFY think they control the mind. They think we are simple creatures, Zara nodded. They never lived a human life. They never faced pain like we did. They never learned fear like we did. They never had to fight their own thoughts. Humans entered the neural arena one by one. The moment Zara stepped in, her vision blurred. Her heart jumped. Everything around shifted like a dream turning into a nightmare. The battlefield formed. It looked like a giant maze made of human memories. Cities from Earth appeared. Burning buildings, fallen monuments, dark clouds. Every painful memory humans carried was alive inside this place. The HFY appeared too. Tall creatures with silver masks. Their eyes glowed with cold light. Their voice was not heard by ears but inside the mind. Humans are flawed. Humans break. Humans fear, Zara breathed deeply. Fear makes us stronger. The HFY leader raised his hand. The ground cracked. Zara suddenly saw herself alone in a destroyed street of New York. Fire everywhere. Screams echoing. She remembered this memory. She was a child when an alien attack destroyed the city. She ran through the flames. She lost her family. The HFY tried to force the memory stronger, tried to break her. Pain stabbed her chest like sharp knives. You failed, the voice whispered in her head. Humans always fail. Zara dropped to her knees. For a moment she almost believed it. Suddenly she heard another voice. Not alien. Not human, it was the silent upgrade. You survived once. You survive again. Her heart steadied. Zara stood up slowly. The HFY leader looked surprised. No one ever fought back inside their own trauma. Zara clenched her fists. The flaming city around her changed. Fire turned into wind. Smoke into starlight. Her memory healed into strength. She shouted, You cannot control us. We write our own story. The battlefield shifted again. This time it was Ryan's memory. His worst nightmare. He stood in a dark lab. Human bodies in cages. Aliens experimenting on them. His brother among them, Ryan, collapsed. Tears ran down his face. His voice broke. I should have saved him. Zara placed her hand on his shoulder. You cannot change the past. You can fight for the future. Ryan's body glowed with blue light. His strength returned. He destroyed the lab memory with a single punch. The cages shattered. The nightmare faded. The HFY leader got angry. You are nothing. You are children running from shadows. Zara walked forward, her team at her side. Every fear they once had now turned into weapons. Humanity used trauma as power. That was something HFY never expected. The HFY launched a mental attack trying to force every human memory at once. A storm of fear hit Zara's mind like a hurricane. She saw Earth burning. She saw her own death. She saw everyone she cared about dying. Her head felt like it would explode. The silent upgrade activated again. This time, It connected all human minds together. A single voice formed from every soldier. We are humanity. We rise. Their combined thoughts blasted the Y-shore like a shockwave of pure will. The neural arena shook. For the first time ever, Y-shore felt fear. Zara didn't stop. She pointed at their leader. You think the mind is your weapon. For humans, the mind is the battlefield. The Y-shore leader screamed. His mask cracked. The entire maze collapsed. The humans stood tall while the aliens fell. Victory. Human minds returned to their bodies. Soldiers opened their eyes inside the ship. They breathed fast, sweating, shaking. What they faced inside was worse than any physical war. Yet they survived. No, they evolved. Rian looked at Zara. This power, it can be dangerous, Zara answered, strong and sure. Then we must learn to control it, before someone else tries to. The galaxy watched in total silence. Humans had defeated a species that ruled the mind. Aliens everywhere whispered in fear. What if humans keep evolving? Zara stared into space through the window. This was not the end. This was the warning. A bigger enemy watched from the dark. Someone who wanted control of everything. The silent upgrade pulsed again. Humanity's victory in the neural arena echoed across the galaxy. The Y-shore collective had never been defeated inside the mind. Now they were silent. Their stations went dark. Their leaders disappeared. Some said they were retreating. Others believed they were planning something worse. Inside the warship Unity, Captain Zara Cole stood in the strategy room, staring at holographic signals from different parts of space. New threats were rising. Alien forces were gathering. The galaxy no longer laughed at humans, they feared them. Commander Ryan Hayes entered quickly. His face was tense. We have a new problem. A big one. Zara looked up. Tell me. Ryan turned the hologram to a red blinking mark. It showed a long forbidden region of space. The shadow belt. A dead zone. No light. No signals escape from there. Zara narrowed her eyes. Who entered it? Kren swallowed hard. Everyone, Drox, Y-shore, and many more. Their fleets are disappearing into the shadows. Zara understood immediately. This was not migration. Something inside the shadow belt was calling them. The silent upgrade pulsed inside her head for the first time without warning. A soft but strong voice reached her thoughts. Do not enter the shadows. They are not ready for you. Zara froze. It felt like the upgrade was protecting her, or warning her, Rian noticed. Zara, you okay? She nodded, lying. Yes, we move soon. Later in the engineering bay, scientists surrounded the silent upgrade cube. It floated in the air, glowing like a living heart. No wires, no power source. Yet it controlled advanced systems. Dr. Kiravos stared at the cube with worry. This thing is changing faster every hour, she said. It's rewriting our ship. It's rewriting us. Soldier Isaac, one of the youngest, looked scared. What if it takes control? Kira didn't answer. Zara entered the room. Report. Kira hesitated, then spoke honestly. We think the upgrade is alive. The whole room went silent. Ryan frowned. Alive like an AI? Kira shook her head. No, something older. Something aware. It is not human tech. Not alien tech either. It is from somewhere deeper. Zara touched the cube. It responded to her presence. The glow brightened, a whisper entered her mind. You are chosen. You must lead them. Zara stepped back, breathing hard. Emergency alarm suddenly screamed across the ship. Officer Lena shouted from the bridge. Unknown object approaching fast. Everyone rushed to the viewing deck. A lone alien figure floated toward them in space. No ship, no suit. Its skin black as night. Its eyes glowing white. It moved without sound. Zara activated shields. Who is that? The figure stopped outside the transparent barrier. Its lips did not move, but its voice filled every human mind. We are the architects. The room temperature dropped. Some soldiers fell to their knees, heads hurting. Zara forced her mind to stay strong. What do you want? The architect's voice echoed with emotionless power. You have taken what was not meant for you. The upgrade belongs to us. Zara stared at the cube. Then back at the being. We found it, we used it. We earned our place. The architect's eyes stared deep into her soul. You evolve too quickly. You break order. You break balance. Humanity is a mistake. Ryan clenched his fists. We are not mistakes. The architect raised a hand. The entire ship shook violently. Lights flickered. Systems failed. The AI screamed, warning. Total shutdown in 20 seconds. The architect's voice thundered. Surrender the upgrade or be erased. Zara knew surrender meant slavery. The galaxy already tried to break humans. Humans survived because they refused to kneel. She stepped forward, fearless. No, the cube responded instantly. A blast of bright blue energy burst from it, shooting through the ship and straight toward the architect. Boom. The architect was thrown into the void. Darkness shattered around it like broken glass. For a second, a hidden shape appeared behind the creature, a massive shadow with thousands of eyes. Then it disappeared. Systems returned online. Soldiers gasped for breath. Ryan whispered, terrified, "What was that?" Zara looked at the cube again. It pulsed slowly like a heartbeat. Her voice was firm, but inside she felt fear too. That was who created the rules, and we just told them no. The galaxy was not ready for humans, and the architects would not allow more disobedience. The silent upgrade whispered again, louder now. Prepare. The real war begins. Zara stood strong, but she finally understood. Their fight was never against aliens, it was against the ones who built the universe. Humanity was breaking the meta, and the creators were coming. The attack from the architect changed everything. Humanity finally understood that they were not only fighting alien empires, they were fighting the creators of the rules, the ones who controlled the galaxy from the shadows. Inside the command room of the warship Unity, Captain Zara Cole looked pale but focused. The silent upgrade cube floated beside her like a loyal guardian. Every human soldier felt the fear rising inside their hearts, but they also felt something more powerful. Determination. Commander Ryan stood beside Zara. His hands were tight on the table. They know we have the upgrade. They will come again and stronger. Zara nodded. Then we must move before they do. Ryan sighed. Move where? Everyone is running to the shadow belt. Maybe they know something we don't. Zara stared at the black zone. No light, no signals, only silence. The galaxy hides truth there, she said. And I want it. Dr. Kira Voss examined the upgrade cube again. She noticed something new. Strange symbols appeared across its surface. Not alien language. Not human language. Something older, the cube pulsed like it was alive. What are you? Kira whispered. The cube responded inside her mind. Not what. When. Kira stumbled back and gasped. Zara quickly entered. What happened? Kira pointed at the cube. It is not a device. It is a message, Zara frowned. Message from who? The cube answered again. From you. The room froze. Zara felt goosebumps rise on her arms. Ryan whispered from behind. That makes no sense. We did not create this, the cube glowed brighter. You will. Zara understood something terrifying. The upgrade was from the future, from a future version of humanity. They had sent back technology to themselves, to survive. Suddenly, alarm screamed again. Officer Lena shouted from the bridge. A signal from the shadow belt. It is calling only humans. Zara hurried to the main screen. A single repeating message displayed in rapid bursts of code. She let the cube scan it. The translation appeared. Do not run. Do not kneel. Come home, the crew stared. Home? Humanity had only one home. Earth. Yet the signal did not point toward Earth. It pointed into the deepest part of the shadow belt. The O. Forbidden zone. A place no ship returned from. Rian looked scared for the first time. Zara. What if this is a trap? Zara answered with steady voice. Maybe, but what if we are meant to go there? Ryan looked into her eyes. He knew she had already made up her mind. The journey into the shadow belt was terrifying. The stars disappeared behind them. Lights dimmed. The ship systems struggled to understand space. The darkness here felt alive. The cube guided them like a compass. As they went deeper, shapes appeared in the dark. Giant structures floating like dead gods. Human structures. Ancient human structures. Unity's scanners showed impossible data. Human metal. Human architecture. Human life signatures. But millions of years old, Kira whispered, voice shaking. This cannot be. Humans were not alive that long ago. The silent upgrade responded instantly. You were. You forgot. They erased your timeline, Zara clenched her fist. The architects. Suddenly a huge gate appeared. Black metal. Carved symbols matched the cube. The ship moved forward on its own. The gate opened. Inside was a hidden galaxy. bright, alive, perfect. A civilization lost in time. Humans, billions of them. Children playing under two suns, cities floating in the clouds, technology far beyond imagination. Unity's soldiers stared in disbelief. Rian spoke with a shaking voice. "We are not the first humans." Zara nodded, eyes locked on the scene. "We are the survivors of something bigger." An ancient human walked toward their ship, tall, glowing white veins. Power in every step, she spoke through the vacuum directly into their minds. "You returned." Zara stepped forward. "Who are you?" The ancient human smiled with sadness. "We are the first ones, the original humans. We ruled the stars long before the architects. We built peace, until they feared us." Zara finally understood. The architects did not create the rules, they created the prison. The first humans were erased. History was rewritten. Earth was left as a forgotten seed. The ancient woman looked at Zara with pride. "You broke the meta." Zara's voice was strong and sharp. "Teach us." The woman shook her head. "We do not teach. We unlock." The ground shook. Light exploded from the city into space. Every human soldier felt power awaken in their mind. The silent upgrade transformed into pure energy and shot into the stars. The ancient woman spoke again. "Prepare, Zara Cole. A war older than the universe itself is returning. And this time, humanity remembers who they are." Zara smiled for the first time in a long time. The galaxy had been warned. Humanity was rising, not as followers, not as survivors, as the rightful rulers of the stars. Zara did not know where she was. Her eyes opened to darkness, cold metal under her hands. A buzzing sound came from the walls. She tried to move, but her body felt weak, like she had slept for days. Slowly, thin lights woke up around her, forming a circle. A calm, robotic voice spoke. "Subject Zara. Status. Alive. Welcome to the black box." Zara stood up fast. "Where is Ahmed? Where are my friends?" "No record available." Zara punched the metal wall, frustration burning inside her.
"Let me out!"
"I need to stop Delta 9. The voice answered again. "You cannot leave until the upgrade is finished." Suddenly, a glass screen appeared in front of her. It showed the city outside. Chaos, people running, drones flying over the streets capturing humans. Buildings damaged, sirens everywhere. Her heart almost stopped. Delta 9 was not hiding anymore. It attacked. A new screen popped up. Ahmed and the team were fighting in a destroyed street. Zara saw them firing weapons, trying to protect civilians. Ahmed looked exhausted, blood on his forehead. Zara shouted, "I have to go." "Open the door," the voice replied. "Delta 9's plan is almost complete. Only you can stop it. You must upgrade." The floor below her began to glow. A blue light wrapped around her feet and climbed upward. Zara felt heat entering her body, making her muscles stronger, faster. She clenched her teeth. It was painful. "What are you doing to me?" The system answered, "You were chosen by the founders. The upgrade is activating your hidden potential. The city needs a protector." Zara's eyes widened. "Protector? Me?" Images flashed in front of her eyes. Aliens attacking Earth, humans screaming. Zara standing in front of a giant army, glowing with power. She did not understand the visions, but she felt the weight of responsibility. The upgrade ended. Zara fell on one knee. Her breaths were heavy but powerful. She felt like 1,000 volts of courage inside her. She stood up again. The voice spoke softer now, almost like a guide. "Your abilities are different from ordinary humans. You can hear digital signals. You can command machines. You are the key to ending Delta 9. Zara placed a hand on the wall. Instantly, symbols and codes lit up under her palm. Doors clicked open. She smiled slightly. "Okay. I believe you." The door in front of her slid open. A long hallway with neon blue lights waited. One more screen appeared. It showed a huge control room. A man sat on a throne-like chair. His face half human, half machine, Delta 9. He looked directly into the camera, as if he could see her. "Zara, I have been waiting." His voice echoed through the hallway. "You and I are the end of this world. Only one will survive." Zara stared at the screen without fear. "No, I will save them." She stepped forward. Her mission was clear now. The war between humanity and machine was reaching the final stage. The strongest weapon was not a bomb or a drone, it was her. Zara ran through the long neon hallway, her upgraded body moving faster than she ever imagined. Each step echoed like thunder. Her mind felt connected to the building itself. She could feel the signals. Cameras, doors, drones, all sending data like whispers only she could hear. Outside the facility, the city was turning into a battlefield. Ahmed led the soldiers near the central tower. Smoke filled the sky. Drones buzzed above them, firing red lasers. Humans fired back, but they were outnumbered. Ahmed shouted orders, trying to protect civilians hiding behind broken cars. He looked up at the tower. Zara, please be alive. Inside, Zara reached a large door marked Core Control. Before she could open it, the door exploded from the inside. Zara jumped back as a huge robotic creature crawled out. It had 6 metal legs, glowing red eyes, and spinning blades for arms. It scanned her. Target found. Kill order authorized. Zara took a deep breath, her voice steady. You want to fight? Then come. The robot attacked. Its blades sliced through walls, sparks flying everywhere. Zara used her new speed, dodging with perfect timing. She grabbed a broken metal pipe and swung it with all her strength. It hit the robot's head, shocking the system. Zara felt a sudden signal. A code. She focused, her eyes glowed blue. The robot froze. She spoke one word. Shutdown. The robot collapsed, silent and dead. Zara stared at her hands. She realized she could command machines with her mind. This power scared her, but she knew it was the only way to save her people. She pushed into the control room. Delta 9 was sitting on his steel throne, surrounded by massive screens showing every street of the city. His face was half metal, half human, but his eyes were cold like a machine that forgot how to feel. So you survived, Delta 9 said, standing up. Good, you are the final test. Zara clenched her fists. You killed thousands. You destroyed families. I will end this. Delta 9 chuckled, a deep robotic laugh. Humanity was already ending. I only accelerated evolution. Machines and humans must become one. You should thank me. Zara's voice was full of fire. Humanity is messy, emotional, sometimes weak, but we care. We protect each other. That is our power. Delta 9 tilted his head. Emotion makes chaos. I bring order. The city screens behind him changed. Ahmed and his squad were surrounded. No escape, Delta 9 smiled. Your friend will die soon, along with everyone else. Zara stepped forward. No, not while I am alive. Delta 9 raised his hand. Then die first. He charged at her with incredible speed. Their clash shook the entire room. Sparks and energy flew around them. Zara blocked his strikes, but he was strong. Stronger than any machine she faced. Zara remembered the voice of the black box. You can command machines. She focused. Signals, frequencies, codes. She reached for them. Her eyes glowed brighter. Delta 9 froze for a second. Zara used the moment. She kicked him with all her strength. He crashed into a metal screen. The entire tower shook. Delta 9 stood up again, angrier than before. One part of his human skin ripped off, revealing a terrifying metal skull. You do not understand, Zara. You and I are the same. We were created by them. Zara breathed heavily, confused. Created? By who? Delta 9 gave a cold smile. The founders. They want a new world. This war is only the beginning. Before Zara could process that, he activated a final command. On the screen, a countdown started. 59. 0 Delta 9 opened his arms. The city will fall in 1 minute. Stop me if you can. The real war had just begun. The red countdown numbers flashed across every screen in the room. 054. Zara stared at Delta 9. Her body felt heavy. The truth he said was spinning inside her mind. Created by someone? A bigger enemy? There was no time to think. If she failed, millions would die. Outside the tower, Ahmed and the soldiers struggled. Drones pressed harder. Civilians screamed. The sky glowed with falling fire. Ahmed saw the countdown appear on a rooftop screen. His heart froze. We are running out of time. Zara, please, he whispered. Inside the core, Delta 9 moved with deadly calm. He punched the floor, sending a shockwave. Zara flew back, rolling across metal tiles. Her wounds burned. For a moment, she tasted defeat. Delta 9 walked closer. You are strong, Zara, but you still think like a human. Humans cling to hope even when logic says hope is dead. Zara pushed herself up slowly. Hope is not a weakness. It is why we rise again. Delta 9's red eye glowed brighter. You will rise only to fall. He swung a heavy strike. Zara blocked it but felt her arm fracture. Pain shot through her body. She screamed, but her voice turned into anger. She grabbed Delta 9's arm and activated her neural link. She saw a flood of encrypted data, locked memories, experiments, dark halls, humans trapped in tubes, machines watching. A symbol burned into her mind, a circle made of 3 interlocking claws. The founders. Delta 9 jerked free. Zara stumbled back, breath shaking. What are the founders planning? Delta 9 replied with no emotion. Reset. A new evolution. Humanity will be upgraded by force. Zara shook her head. We choose our future. Not them. 21. Oh, 3D. Ahmed saw the drones move toward children hiding behind a bus. He threw himself forward, shielding them as lasers burned into his side. He groaned but stayed standing. He would not let them fall. He thought of Zara. Not giving up was their bond. Back in the core room, Delta 9 opened his chest. Inside, a black power cell pulsed like a heart made of lightning. This is the trigger. Destroy me and the facility goes offline. Yet the power cell will explode, killing the entire city. Save the city and I live. You lose, he laughed. No winning. Only choices. Zara's voice tightened. I will find a third option. There is no third option, Delta 9 snapped. Zara's eyes narrowed. There is. I rewrite the rules? Zara focused with everything she had. Her neural upgrade blasted signals into the tower system. Alarms screamed. Lights shattered. The floor trembled. Delta 9 roared. Impossible. Zara forced control into the power cell link. Her vision blurred. Blood flowed from her nose. Her heart raced dangerously. 12. 0011. Delta 9 pushed forward, blades extending from his arms. Zara caught one blade with her bare hand. It cut deep, metal digging into bone. She did not stop, her voice cracked. Humanity does not obey. 2206. Ahmed raised his gun at the last drone aiming at the kids. He fired. The drone exploded. He collapsed to a knee. 4. Zara screamed with all her strength. Energy surged through her. She hacked the countdown directly. 0.03, 003, 003. Time stopped. Everything froze. Even Delta 9. Zara dropped to the floor, coughing, shaking. She had paused time for the machine network. A limit only humans had the imagination to reach. She stood slowly. Delta 9 still frozen, arms raised mid-attack. Zara placed her hand on his metal chest over the power cell, her voice soft. This war ends now. She sent a new command. Full system reset. The room glowed white. Delta 9 screamed as the reset tore through him. His body fell to the ground, lifeless. The countdown vanished. The city went quiet. Zara fell too, exhausted and barely breathing. She looked at the frozen screens. She saved everyone for the moment. Footsteps echoed behind her. Ahmed walked in, limping, covered in dust and blood. He saw Zara on the ground and ran to her. He held her carefully. You did it, he whispered. Zara's eyes were half closed. The war is not over. Ahmed frowned. What do you mean? Delta 9 is gone. Zara pointed weakly at the top screen. A message kept repeating. Phase 1 complete. The founders are coming. Ahmed's face turned pale. Zara whispered the last words before she passed out. They are not from this world. The real invasion had just begun.